Have you ever wondered why dream is called dream? And did you know that the realm of your dream or your slumberland is the same realm your soul experience with what you call as death? If you throw back to your childhood moment, are you the one who always imaginative, or are you often experiencing vivid and recurring dreams that you might don't even know what's the meaning behind it and what the universe is trying to communicate to you through your dreams? If you're curious about this, welcome to the magic of slumberland, where everything is possible. This episode, we're gonna delve deeper into the magic of your slumberland, how to manifest your dream by sleep more, or why rest is so important in your manifestation journey no one talks you about. This might seem trivial, but the impact is huge in your manifestation journey. If you want to know more about this and all the interdimensional stuffs beyond physicality that we can explore together, then make sure you be the part of this channel and join the Words of Influence community, link in the description below, and welcome to the magic of slumberland you forever belong to. Hello beautiful being, magical creators, welcome back to this channel with me, Cindyaco, the intuitive channel of transcendence, where we share about consciousness, magic, and universe. To facilitate you remember what you're here for, I channel your multidimensionality. Yay! Welcome to the Words of Influence community, the space to nourish your inner garden to support your evolution and growth journey with daily mindsets, quotes, quotes that resonate with soul and connect you with like energy, like soul, like-minded kindred spirit as you in virtual world. Talking about world, in this episode we're gonna delve into one aspect of your inner world, which is your subconscious realm and the interconnectedness of universe through the realm of the subconscious. So with that said, let's dive into it. If you subscribe to this channel, you might often find that I often share about universal consciousness, collective unconscious, infinite possibilities, infinite field, unified field, super consciousness, or whatever you call it. You can find it all at self-transcendence playlist, which I often shared about everything that connected with endless, limitless, infinite possibilities, which the source of dreams, creativity, passion, source of energy that you download into this physicality or this 3D reality that your 3D avatar animate as you using your name as the label of your 3D animation in this 3D reality. So you must know that everything comes from the same source, which it can be labeled in so many names, whatever it is. At some point it all connects and we call that source, the source of all. So the story started when lately I felt like universe was trying to stopping me from being overproductive, overworking, computerize everything, get done with all of my to-do lists. At first I was confused. Universe, I am serving you at this point, but why you're the one that's stopping me from serving you? I was confused, but I took it as sign from universe that I need to take pause and rest more because my body asks for more rest physically. So I choose to spend my pause moment by filling my day with all the things that I love and brings me more joy internally. At the same time, the universe sort of like trying to let me to
tune inward, stay at your space, but trying to find something that you love just by being you.
So I was like wondering what is the things that I really enjoy just by being myself, and I do it alone. I took it as a sign from the universe. By following my body, they ask for more rest. Day by day goes by, and when I was journaling, I look back at those days and I found that, whoa, actually, I did lots of hibernation lately. I feel like the universe was shutting down my activities through the charger of my laptop was off, so I need to order the new charger, which takes about a week. And long story short, I can only get my new laptop charger the next week. So I have the full entire week just to enjoy and being myself to the fullest. And whenever I want to go out for some events that I think I enjoy, the universe sort of like give the reroute or detour, although the event was right in front of me. So I took it as divine realignment. The universe is protecting and aligning me towards what I meant to be at this point, which is to simply tune inward, have more rest. It's okay to being lazy, it's okay to hibernate, it's okay to simply enjoy being alive without doing any activities and simply enjoy your company. Enjoy yourself alone and see what you unfolds. Usually meditation was my routine that I consistently do on a daily basis, but at this point it wasn't at my list at all. I even didn't think about to-do list. I still can access my online journal through my phone, but my body just like, it's okay to let it go, you can do it later. It's okay to just being lazy, to simply doing something that not usually you. Give yourself permission to unfold that version of you that need to unfold. And so I was like, okay. So I hug myself, welcome all parts of me. I watch videos that I feel resonate or intuitively called to watch, although it's something that random, but as long as I feel called to intuitively and resonate, I watch it. And you know what? I keep seeing synchronicities like the entire day with the same exact number. In movies I watch, I even have more of time to be attentive to synchronicities and how universe is communicating with me. I was so grateful because all this time I thought that when I have to-do lists and I be so mindset oriented and I do everything at the growth journey is supposed to do, I thought that it was helpful for me. It does help me at some point in my journey, but for this point in my life, I tap into the realm of nothingness, silence, and how peaceful my life when I just simply do nothing and enjoy my own company without doing anything. I even celebrate the lazy, tired version of me I didn't know it exists in me, because all this time I always push myself beyond my limits. I know that I'm infinite, but turn out my body says otherwise. So I follow my body because I know that this is a human body. Also, it basically made by celestial infinite dust, but in matter, in physicality, we are human. We are dealing with emotions, and that's what differs us with computer, the AI, the gadget, because they can move so fast, they can operate in autopilot mode, they can animate themselves within seconds, they can move rapidly, process everything all at once because they don't deal with emotions. But being human is super because we need to deal with emotions, just like some of my previous videos about emotions, which is emotion is energy in motion. So although your emotion might seem like limits you in some way, but what's behind the emotion itself is treasure. Through emotion, we can experiencing what it is to be a living creatures that can experience all of this extrasensory perception with the sense of emotion that will give us sort of like colorful life, more meaning to our grand tapestry. tapestry, because imagine you are the grand tapestry the universe is weaving, and each emotion that you are going through, that you deal with, that you finally figure out the essence behind it, adds more color that blends into the pattern universe is trying to weave as the grand tapestry to your lifetime. So beautiful to be human, and I'm so grateful that we are here together. We are in this together. It's a delightful honor to get to be here with you. Know that at the fundamental level, we are all deeply interconnected, and that's the same thing that we're gonna share at this episode, which is about the interconnectedness of the universe through the magic of slumberland. Long story short, I saw the foam of my shampoo shaped exactly like angel wings right in front of my feet. I was like, oh my god, angel is real, like thank you universe. And then lots of angel numbers, 111222. Then I was directed to rewatch Interstellar. Don't know why, but I did. I found myself in tears again while rewatch Interstellar, although I already rewatched that about 3 or 4 times, but I still got myself in tears whenever I watch it, because I felt so deeply resonate with it. Lots of synchronicities I got in Interstellar at that point. And in short, I noticed that because of time dilation, then time that occur in space way more slower than time that occur on planet Earth. Because on Earth there's gravity, therefore the mass is way more heavier and it gets closer to gravity. That's why time moves faster here. When astronauts go to space, they realize that they will become younger than the age they're supposed to be on Earth. And you can Google the scientific experience about the time dilation, theory of relativity, EMC squared. That's all about. That's why Einstein said time is relative. The heavier the mass, the faster the light moves. The effect is we feel time move faster when it's near gravity, when the mass is heavier. And because the time in space is way more slower, instead of waiting too long and spend lots of oxygen that they bring, so what astronaut does during that waiting period is to hibernate. At that hibernation scene, I resonate with what I did lately, which is I found myself hibernate a lot, and I already wrote it down on my online journal. I realized that I did lots of hibernation lately, and I didn't know why. I just did because my body asked for. When I found that synchronicity at Interstellar, I was like, okay universe, so what? And what next? What are you trying to communicate with me? Days goes after it, and the universe keeps sending me synchronicity, sending me to watch this, watch that, keep being attentive. And yesterday, the exact day before I record this episode, I felt intuitively called to watch movie. And then after I watched that movie, I heard the whisper in silence that said sleep. But my body didn't feel like I'm tired or feel called to rest. Yet at the same time, I just feel called to research movies about magic. And from all the lists, what stopped me, because I felt resonate with, is Slumberland. That's how I found the Slumberland, a movie about the kid and the Slumberland. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is why universe. After all this time, after all this period, some days of hibernation, in that hibernation period I experienced a lot of vivid dreams that I've never realized how vivid my dreams are until that point. So from there I was like, okay. From Interstellar, I realized about my hibernation, and then from Slumberland movie, I recognized about dreamland, about slumberland, about subconscious mind, about what dream really is, and the interconnectedness of it all. And then finally get new inspiration to share with you about the magic of Slumberland and how you can manifest effortlessly by tap into your slumberland and how your rest is so important. Just take a note, when I say rest here, it stands for slumber, and when I say dream, it stands for dream state. We have waking state, hypnagogia, dream state, and hypnopompia. The hypnagogic state is the waning state of consciousness from waking state into the dream state, and hypnopompia is otherwise from your dream state into waking state. I already have the episode about dream before. You can check that after you watch this episode. I shared that when you are sleeping, your consciousness might explore interdimensional state. Your physical body might sleep, but your consciousness or your soul, that counterpart with this body, is experiencing interdimensional state through the subconscious realm. And if you have ever heard about collective consciousness, the interdimension, they're connected with all. Just like that, this state is deep underneath your subconscious, and the legend psychiatrist Carl call it as collective unconsciousness, which is the state that represent unconscious state or part of your mind that contain memories and impulses which the individual is not aware about it, and common to mankind as whole and originating in the structure of the brain. So in short, through many lifetimes, we had these memories inside of ourselves, and in slumberland you can see that you can visit each other's dreams while you are dreaming, and you can meet others' consciousness in there when you both are sleeping at the exact time. For example, if you and your friend sleep at the same time and you both are dreaming in collective unconsciousness, then you both can meet in slumberland. How amazing is that, right? You can access other streams, but make sure that you don't lose too far in other streams, because it's said that if you lose too far in other stream, you can lose yourself or lose your identity in the subconscious mind, so you cannot get back to your waking state. There are some subconscious terms in the exploration of slumberland. You can watch that movie. I highly recommend. It's so relatable and resonate with all of us, especially if you find your childhood is so imaginative, but at some point in your life you stop dreaming, you feel disconnected with your emotion, or you might even feel lots of vivid and recurring dreams and you don't know why. That movie can be the answer of your questions, of your inquiries. There are subconscious keepers. That movie represented by subconscious police that will keep the subconscious realm safe and organized, which everything in your subconscious are fragments of your imagination, as what Carl said, that it originates inherited by your brain. So each memories that you collect from physicality and your slumberland, the subconscious keepers and all the fragments of your imaginations are working together with you to support each other. The dream state is supporting your waking life, and what happens in your waking life or your physicality also vice versa. Or in other words, your dream state is helping you process your repressed emotion and help you do the inner work you need. Then you can get the clue or remember something or get the idea or give you creativity or inspiration you can manifest in your waking state or your physical life, and vice versa. What you do on physicality, every aspect of your physicality will become fragment of your imagination that your subconscious use to orchestrating the stories you need to help you do the inner work that you actually need to cooperate or orchestrate in both dream and waking state. And if you often experience recurring dreams, it comes from repressed emotion. It keep reminds you, hey, you need to deal with this. Keep suppress it. No, I don't think so. And then the more you repress it, the more it persists. And as you experiencing the slumberland, it will appear, it will unfold in form of nightmares or recurring dreams that you need to work on yourself. that will occur until you deal with the emotions you need to face at your dream. And in that movie you can see that there are so many layers. They even have like the map of subconscious realm. Just from one door you can like go through every floors, which is the representation of the layers of your dream. State of consciousness you tap into, which is floor. You can experiencing different reality, different dimension is reality, so you can experience infinite dimension. And in there you can see some of general patterns that you might often see in your dreams, such as toilets, stairs, woman, flying, driving eagle, and many impossible things you can do at physicality, right? Last but not least, this is the interesting part. Once you lose connection with your emotion, you are also lose connection with your fragment of imagination. And so, at the dream state or the imaginary world, your consciousness that actually counterpart with you will forget its name, sort of like losing identity, and so it doesn't have direction where to wake again, because they don't have way back home, because they don't even remember what they are, who they're supposed to back home to. And when this loose connection happen, that person will feel like they're living in autopilot mode, which they don't feel emotion. They just live their life as numb. They just don't know how to access their emotion because it has deeply suppressed deep down. But you can still access that, and you can even help others to access that just by tapping into your dream state, especially to the collective unconsciousness or your imaginary world. You can call it imagination akashic records, which I also have the course about akashic records. And when you learn about vivid dream, you can learn how to be conscious about your dream. So after I share my inspiration from the slumberland, now you know that your dream state is as important as your waking state. So therefore, whenever you go to sleep and you have a dream, it's helping you get fresh inspiration, working on your repressed emotions, do lots of inner work needed, has great contribution to your waking state. And so now you realize how important rest and sleep really is. Once I realized about this, I now appreciate rest differently. Now you know why there's a quote that said, follow your dreams, because your dream state is the land of your inner work, that after you're done there, you will easily manifest the result in your waking state or in physicality, just like what Inception did through the dream state. They even work at the dream state because they know how powerful the dream state really is. If you're interested to delve more into this realm of subconscious, into vivid dream, hypnagogic state, let me know and I will share more to you. I'd love to being a student and a teacher of universe, and I know that we are at the same page. So that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being you. Thank you for appreciating your rest as much as you need, and allow every version of you to unfold as it meant to. And I hope you keep following your dreams, because that's why you are here to be. Alright, see you again in the next episodes with me, Cindyaco. I'll see you at comment section below. Love you to the dream and back.